Hi, I'm Chris and thanks for joining me on this next project of mine, which is this Aoshima Vertex chaser JZX100. It's a kit I'm very much looking forward to. It's a kit I've been eyeing up for quite some time, and with many thanks to Aoshima, I've finally acquired this kit. Got it at the start of the year when I got the R34 patrol car. So let's take a look, shall we? So true to style of Aoshima's recent kits, the box art is very subtle, but it is very stylish. I quite like it. I quite like the simplicity, but the style. Yeah, I quite like that, how it looks. On the sides, both ends, you've got the box art from the front. You've got the one side with the usual recommended colours, tools and whatnot. And on this side, it's quite interesting. You've got your parts list, and you've got the Vertex front bumper from the back, and then you've got that alternative bumper. But for me, I'll be going for this one. It's a bit more my style, especially with the open intercooler face as such. So yeah, do you know what? I love how this looks. So let's get inside the box. Let's see what it comes with, shall we? So we've got the booklet, got the usual important information on the front. On the back, you've got the parts guide, parts list, with all the parts that are greyed out that we don't need. There's not many parts that are greyed out actually, but there does seem to be quite a few parts for this kit, so that's great. Well, the first thing we're going to do is obviously get all them trimmed down and whatnot, ready for painting. And then we've got the recommended paint guide. Not often do I use those, kind of go freestyle and just go what I go with. And we've got the decal placement, not many, that's not a bad thing. Looking forward to this build, looking forward to this build. Starting off, we're assembling the struts, the discs. Those discs look really quite detailed, so I'm looking forward to seeing what they look like on the parts tree. And then you've got a fair bit going on the undercarriage and the chassis work, subframes and whatnot, roll bars. As I might look at doing some of these colour coded to the body. We'll see how things go. The attachment for the front part of the body onto the chassis part, intercooler it looks like. Some more fine workings at the rear of the car. So it does look like there's a few parts. I'm quite happy with that. The discs, the exhaust system. What we'll do with this exhaust system is to save there being like a seam line joining it. I'll strip all the chrome off. I'll show you in a minute. Strip all the chrome off. Get some cement, squeeze it so the cement seeps out the side. And once it's dried, sand it down smooth. We've got a lot going on, look. Quite happy with that. We've got there. We've got the windows. Must remember to put the wiper blades on. Tend to forget to put them on and realise after I've glued the windows into the body. The back of the seats. I'll probably do the same with this like I do with the exhaust, so there's no seam. I'll get some cement, join them up, squeeze the cement out so it feels like a weld, makes like a join as such, and then sand it smooth. The thing I like about this style of tub is the door cards are separate, so it really gives you that opportunity to mask it all off individually and get it all painted up. And then the dashboard, I'll get some Google image reference photos to try and detail it up the best I can, a bit like I did with the R34 patrol car. Now we've got the two styles. We've got the bumper version, half bumper version. Yeah, that looks much better, look at that. Yeah, we'll definitely be going for that. And then rear right assembly, interior tub, body on. And then we've got the half bumper version there. Not really worried about that. We're looking at this one. So you've got the eyebrows there, look. Some of the lights, side skirts, rear bumper. So I might see how it fits onto the bumper that's already moulded in. As if I can cut it out or not. It might actually need to be glued onto that if the mounting points are in that bumper. So I might need to get some glue and some filler. So we'll see how it goes. Other than that, that's the booklet. And there we are. Lovely. So the first thing we're going to look at is the wheels for this kit. You've got the 18-inch ABS wheels there, look. And then the tyres for them. But I won't be using these wheels. I've actually got courtesy of Aoshima. These 19-inch. Much better. A little bit bigger, much better. So I have cut the end off, test it, see if it would strip it off in bleach, and it did, no problem at all. So I will be stripping these. I'm going to paint the spokes gold, paint the barrel silver, and then get them obviously 2K coated. Just give them a nice little shine. I'm looking forward to getting them on. And they come with some very low profile tyres, very good. And you got, that's the front bumper won't be using. This is what I mean about the exhaust. So what we'll do is we'll strip all the chrome off there, and then once all the chrome's stripped and cleaned up, we'll cement it, and then we'll get rid of that join seam of the exhaust. What's next? We've got this tree here, wing mirrors, number plates, wipers, the automatic, and then the mounting point for the front of the body. Got the clear parts, nice and clean and tidy. There's lights at the bottom, tail lights at the top, and the front. Hey, window masks. Always my favourite to see these in a kit. Makes my life so much easier. Very small decal sheet, don't mind about that. And it also comes with this foil sort of like sheet. It's good for backing off the clear parts, especially the rear lights and stuff. The body, let's have a look at the body. So I've had a look at this body already quickly, and I was really impressed at how clean the mould lines were. I mean, it's you just can't, I can't feel them. You can just about see them, I just can't see them. Just can't feel them, see them, just can't feel them. So it's really clean. You can see it actually comes down the bonnet and around the light, and then down this mounting point just there. Same again on the back. You can see this one much more visible, but with that new bump going on, it's going to hide a bit of that, but we'll still get it removed anyway. And obviously got the mould line across the top there. So we get all that sanded up. Can't wait to get some paint down on there. And we've got the pedals, the gear stick. So we've got the Vertex parts here, look, we've got the eyebrows, the skirts, the rear bumper, and then the front bumper. It's pretty cool. We've got the undercarriage there, look. It's got quite some detail on the molded in engine. And the detail on there, we get that painted up. Drop some panel wash on that and bring it to life. Yeah, I'm looking forward to this build. There's a lot going on, quite happy with that. It's, again, as I mentioned earlier about the individual door cards, makes it much easier masking off. And if you get multiple colours down, much easier, just how I like it. And then obviously you got the dash. Like I said, we'll go on Google Images, find some references to some chasers and see what I can take from them to try and detail that up. We've got like the intercooler, and then the tune spoiler for the half bumper version. Obviously won't be using that. We've got the seats. Be nice and easy to mask off. Get some flocking down. We'll see what colours we can use for this build, depending what. Actually, I might use the the Bordeaux flocking I actually used on the Hakasuka Skyline. Back to the seats again. Like I said, the back of the seats, I'll get them cemented in and squeeze them in, and then I can seal off the seam lines, sand them off, sorry, Just a little bit of tidying up to do around the seats, nothing too drastic. Sandpaper. Oh, I always find this sandpaper good that comes in these kits. So I think this is used for smoothing the inside of the arches, so you can get some of the wheels sat in if it's quite low. But I quite like this stuff for sanding the tyres down, to give them that worn effect, because you don't get like loads of bits of grit left behind. And then we've got decal sheet for the wheels, the aftermarket ones. And then we've got what we've got here. We've got this. Quite a few parts in there. Exhaust, subframes, anti-roll bars, stern rack, struts, old discs we won't be using, suspension, drive shaft, wheel well, subframes. Yeah, there's quite a lot there. Get that trimmed down. And here we go, look. So we've got the wheel pins, and then the housing for the wheel pins, a bit of a subframe. Look at these discs. How cool do they look? Brembo calipers, drilled and grooved rotors. Get them painted up, a little bit of a wash. They're going to look fantastic, especially behind them big open wheels. Let me find them, where's them wheels gone? Right then. Oh yeah, they'll look the business. Yeah, well chuffed. Oh, I'm very excited for this one. So that's all the parts in the box. So colours you may ask, what am I going for? Well, with a massive thank you to Street Blisters. Obviously, you know, I did the R34 Skyline, and I did the Hakusuka. And for this one, I'll be using a new colour for me, and it is this Porsche Cherry Red Pearl. Now, when I saw this colour on their website, I just had to pick this one up. So it comes in a two-stage process. So you've got your gloss black, I presume, for your base. Definitely, obviously it's the base because it's the coat one, but I think it's a gloss black. I can't see any pearlescent in it. And then you've got this Cherry Red Pearl top coat. It just looks absolutely beautiful. I can't wait to get that down, get some 2K on it, and see that shine under the light. So a massive thank you to Street Blisters for the paints. I really do appreciate it. I mean, these paints are fantastic. I've enjoyed using them. I mean, this is my third build with them now, and the first two builds have just been dead easy to use, and they've got great results. And you know, to say I've only been airbrushing for a few months, and they're super beginner friendly as well. And you know, just shake, pour, spray, and happy days. So a massive thank you to Street Blisters, and obviously a massive thank you to Aoshima for the kits and the paints. I can't thank you all enough. So anyway, the next video will be out. We'll be prepping up for painting. So thank you for watching this one. I hope you enjoyed it. I really do appreciate everyone's support. All the, you know, all the likes, all the comments. You know, they all do get read, and it is truly, you know, I really do appreciate it. So thank you. I can't thank you all enough. And yeah, thank you once again, and see you next time. Cheers.